Are we live? We would like to welcome everyone to this 3A bracket game between the Colby Eagles and the Wichita Collegiate Spartans. It's looking to be a good game between these two teams as Colby comes in with a 4-4 record and Collegiate, being one of the top seeds in 3A, coming in 7-1. Colby is like I said, Colby is 4-4. They won their first 4 games of the season and then lost their last 4. So, a bit of a dynamic season for the Eagles. The Eagles will kick off to start this game. Kick is fielded by number 12, Marcus Gorges. He will try to cut it to the middle, evading a couple tackles, and he will go down past the 50-yard line he will go past the 50-yard line down to about the 48-yard line of the Eagles. What a way to start out the game for the Spartans. He had a seam there, got some really good blocks from his fellow Spartans, and goes down at the 48-yard line of the Eagles. Spartans will start out on offense. Spartans, 7-1 on the year. Harrison Simon at quarterback in the backfield with number 4, Julian Johnson. Simon has to keep it himself, gets a block, and goes for some good yardage. Halfway to the line to gain. Looks like it's 2nd and 5. Really got a block sort of to the right side of the line. Goes down at about the 43-yard line of Colby. Spartans' only loss of the year coming to Andale, who are currently undefeated right now. Now Simon in the backfield with Johnson. He takes a snap, hands it off to Johnson. He tries to cut it to the middle, and he is stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It's like he tried to cut it to the middle after being stopped at the right. Looks like that was brought down by a Colby D lineman. It's like that was number 75. We don't have a roster in the booth yet, so numbers will have to suffice. It'll be 3rd down for the Spartans. 3rd down at about 4 at the 47-yard line of Colby. Simon in empty. Takes a snap. Gets it to number 11, Jaden Parker. He tries to cut it to the right side. He goes down the sidelines, gets a block, and goes down at about the 26, and goes out of bounds at the 26-yard line.
That is a great play call by Mike Gear.
Oh,
Great way to use Jaden Parker, the D1 recruit, get a gain of about 10.
Looks like a gain of 10 plus. It's a 1st and 10 at the Colby 29-yard line. By the way, I am Ben Shackelford. This is Zach Vulich, my color commentator.
Ezra Myers will be joining us in a few minutes.
Jaden Parker gets the handoff from Harrison Simon, tries to run it up the middle. Brought down after fighting for more yards. 2nd and 5. This collegiate run game really working to the best of its ability in this first half. 1:02 left in the first quarter. Simon and empty at the 24-yard line of Colby. Gets a snap, looks to pass. Ball is underthrown and incomplete. Intended for number 81, Sebastian Hines-Turner.
Was that tipped, Ben? It looked a little tipped right there.
It might have been tipped. I honestly couldn't see. It looked.
Or was it just a bad throw?
Either way, it is 3rd down for the Spartans. like it's 3rd and 4 at the Colby 24-yard line. Simon in the backfield with Johnson. Johnson receives the handoff, tries to cut it up the middle, gets a block or two, goes down, looks like right at the line to gain, or just a few inches short. It will be fourth and 1, right at the Colby 20-yard line.
The offense is still out there. They're looking to go for it.
Yeah,
this is a smart decision by the offense.
This is exactly what I would have done if I was in this position. If I were the OC for the Spartans. Now Simon in the backfield with Johnson, and looks like the Spartans tried to catch the Eagles offsides, but looks like number 55 Ali Al-Sukin jumped the gun first. It's not what you want to. It's not the kind of discipline you want if you are the Spartans early on.
This would be a really long field goal if they elect to kick it, but the offense is still out there. They're on Colby's 25-yard line. It looks to be 4th and 5. See what the Spartans can do here.
Looks like they go hurry up. 5, 4, 3 seconds left in the play clock. Simon receives pressure, gets it to number 10, AJ Batiste. He is wide open on the left side of the field. He goes for the first down. After
he was wide open.
Goes for the first down before going out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. Spartan offense, despite having some trouble on a few plays, really humming this first drive. 8:45 left in the first quarter. Now it's Simon in the backfield with Parker. Parker up the middle, gets a few blocks, and goes into the end zone for a touchdown for the Spartans.
He was untouched there. Just a great play by Collegiate to get the easy touchdown.
Great blocking by the Spartan O-line there. Spartan O-line really coming into its own these past few late season games. Now looks like they go into a swinging gate set for the extra point, or they will go for 2. Parker in motion. Simon. Looks like the Spartans will reset. They will kick the field goal. They will kick the extra point. Ward Weimer.
Mr. Automatic himself up for the extra point.
Ward Weimer, and it is Ward Weimer for the kick, and it is up and good.
Never a doubt for Ward Weimer. Yet to miss an extra point all season, knock on wood, but he's been automatic lately.
There's one guy I want kicking. If there's one guy I want kicking an extra point, it's Ward Weimer.
Ward Manship Weimer.
Okay. Let's calm down a little bit. All right.
Scores 7-0 with about 8:40 left in the first quarter. Collegiate about to kick off.
Spartan run game. This is really Spartan run game really showing out early, as well as a few nicely placed passes from Harrison Simon. So Spartans going very balanced. Spartans being very balanced this first drive. Now we will see what the Eagles do on offense right after this kickoff. It'll be number 88, Nate Toon, to kick off for the Spartans. Back deep. It'll be number 11. I'm pretty sure that's Casey Geisenhagen. And number 7. Oh, the ball right on the line.
Wow.
Right on the end zone line. It stayed there for about 2 or 3 seconds, and it is recovered by number 12, Marcus Gorges, for the touchdown. I have never seen anything like that in my life.
That was the most.
And I've seen some football, folks.
Wow.
It just seemed like the ball would absolutely not cross the line to gain. It stayed right at the 1-yard line, bouncing there for 2 or 3 seconds.
That is
number 7 of Colby didn't even realize it It wasn't a touchback. And Marcus Gorges recovered it in the end zone.
That is the craziest football play I've ever seen in my entire life.
What a kick by Nate Toon, number 88. The extra point is good by number 57, Ward Weimer. What a play, honestly.
Ezra Myers has joined us in the broadcasting booths. Would you like to say anything, Ezra?
That ball had a mind of its own. I'm going to tell you, that ball.
Good evening, guys.
That ball must have had a parlay on the Spartans before the game.
Oh, 100%. This is an insane game. I just want to comment about how nice the weather is tonight.
It is a beautiful night, yes.
It's a really, really nice night. Beautiful weather. Everyone can, breathe really clearly. It's not hot anymore, and it's not all stuffy. Beautiful, nice night. Ben, they did do a sizable drive here today, correct?
Yes, the Spartans really flexed their rushing dominance on their first drive as a rushing touchdown by Jaden Parker gave them a 7-0 lead, or 6-0 lead, for being more being proper
drove
in
around
the first
4 hours today.
Yes, it is a long drive from Western Kansas to
4
Wichita.
total hours. That's why we started this game an hour early.
Yeah.
So
Jaden Parker with the initial touchdown. Looks like it's number 88 received by number 10 of Colby. We can't get a read on him because we don't have a roster. He is brought down at the 22 or 23-yard line of the Eagles. So first drive, Spartans flex their running dominance with a few passes to complement them. Jaden Parker took it in for 6. And Ward Weimer kicked the field goal to make it 7-0. And then a botched kickoff led to Marcus Gorges receiving the ball in the end zone for a touchdown, with Ward Weimer kicking the extra point to make it 14-0. Now, Colby on offense going to a bit of a spread. Number 3 fires it to number 11, Casey Geisenhagen, and it is incomplete. Looks like he had it right in his hands, right at about the 29-yard line, but it is incomplete. Just went out of his hands there.
what I hear is that the Colby Eagles go to the air pretty much most of the time.
Around 70% of the time, from what I've heard.
Very pass heavy. A left-handed quarterback. Also.
So let's see how the Spartans try to put pressure on him. Now it's number 3, looking to pass, receives pressure, sends it all the way up, and it is intercepted by number 3, Roman Harani. He goes down the right sideline to the 20. He tries to get it to the left, evading number 74, and he is tripped up at the 18-yard line of the Spartans.
A great interception by Roman Harani. As he was running back, he did lose his feet around the 16-yard line. I always get scared, Ben, on those types of plays where they got a little non-contact ACL tear, just where you don't want it. I always get a little scared. So thankfully, he's okay and he's all right. Now the Spartans take over on the Colby 16. Looks like Harrison Simon in shotgun. And a flag's on the play before the snap.
Flag on the play before the snap. Spartans positioned at the Colby 16-yard line. It's like that was number 52. Trip Porter. Looks like he might have jumped early. Spartans could potentially make it 21-0 with 8:15 left in the first quarter. Guys, if we wanted a blowout, I was not expecting. If you were expecting a blowout, then I was certainly not expecting one tonight. Harrison Simon keeps it on the option. After AJ Batiste went in motion, he goes for a gain of, it's like about 5. Goes down at the Colby 19-yard line. Gain of about 7.
Collegiate is in full overdrive right now. The Colby Eagles have had 2 offensive plays and 2 turnovers. It's looking pretty bad for Colby to start this game.
Looks like that drive might have taken a toll on them. Now it's Simon in the backfield with Johnson. Simon keeps on the option. He cuts it to the left, evades one tackle, evades another, and goes from the left side into the end zone for the touchdown.
That's a great move by Harrison Simon. Just a juke to the left, got the defender to fall in, had open room for the touchdown for the Spartans.
Harrison Simon just said, "I'll do it myself. Thank you."
And he's already hitting great emotes for the Spartans. And Mr. Automatic, Brandon Aubrey himself, Ward Weimer, already 2 for 2 on the day. Will it be 3 in a row?
Kick is up and good.
And it's right down the middle. No one expected any different. Collegiate is up 21-0 with 7:30 left in the first quarter. It's looking to be a little blowout, Ben. What do you think?
It is looking, to be honest, I had expected a much better showing from the Eagles coming into this game because, I mean, you're playing Collegiate, you're on the road, you're the underdog, and then it's 21-0 with 7:29 left in the first quarter.
I think that 4-hour drive did something in Colby's head. Being down 21-0 with not even halfway through the first quarter had to have taken a toll on them. All that waiting and nerves will probably be flushed out on this next drive, and their only hope would to make it a 2-score game.
I agree. No doubt a 4-hour drive here doesn't take a little bit of toll on you. You get tired, and the whole day is just caught in that car and that bus. So they're still stretching it out. They're still getting used to the game. There's definitely not an altitude difference from Kansas to Kansas, but
Nate Toon. Kick is fumbled by number 7, Braden Foss. A little bit of mishandling there, but he recovers after the kick by Nate Toon, of course. Eagles will take over at the 15-yard line, or at their own 15-yard line, pardon. Only 2 offensive plays from the Eagles. So a very small sample size here in this game. So let's see what they'll do. It's number 3, Kason Carroll in the backfield. Looks to pass. Gets it out to number 10. Number 10, Talon Wark. He's stopped. He's stopped by number 11, Jaden Parker, after the pass. Loss of 1 on the play. 2nd and 11 at the Colby 19-yard line.
So why do you think, Ben, that Colby passes so much? Do they
Well,
just not
if
have
you-
a good running back, or
Well, they have number 11, Casey Geisenhagen, who they try to pass to on the screen on that play. But he is stopped and brought down by number 81, Sebastian Hines Turner. Number 11, Casey Geisenhagen with the reception, and we can't forget number 12, Guy Tubbs. Guy Tubbs, for reference, won the 3A Javelin title last year as a junior.
imagine you're going into a javelin tournament, and you're getting beat by a guy named Guy. Would you be mad?
Number 3, Kason Carroll
Yeah.
was looking to drop back, but he
I
was
would be very
swarmed
mad.
in the backfield by a number of Spartans. Almost looked like he was going to get they were going to get a safety there, but
Cooper Brown with the sack there. I think that's his first of the game. Great play. The Colby Eagles have thrown the ball or attempted to on every single offensive play, and now they're about to punt from their own end zone.
this Spartan defense has absolutely been one of Collegiate's strong suits this season. Number 7. It's a fair punt by number 7, Braden Foss. Number 14, Harrison Simon will let the ball roll all the way past the 50-yard line. A fair punt of over 50 yards.
Oh yeah, That's a great punt in high school. Score is 21-0. It's Collegiate's ball with 5:13 left in the first quarter.
This Collegiate defense these past few games has been absolutely swarming, holding some really good opponents to very, 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 very meager numbers. Such as holding Cheney to only 7 points in Week 7. And holding Pratt to only 12 in Week 5. Now Simon back to pass. Looks for number 81, Sebastian Hines-Turner, and just put it where Seabass can get it. He breaks a few tackles and is brought down close to the 10-yard line. Looks like a gain of almost 40 yards. Going down the right sideline. Just throw it where Seabass can get it. That is a strategy you could definitely use.
Seabass is up there somewhere. A head-top catch over the defender for a gain around 45, 50 yards. Great play by the Spartans. Looks to be a timeout.
Went down at the 11-yard line of the Eagles, and it will be a timeout, so we will get back to you after this. Back to football. Harrison Simon hands it off on the jet sweep to number 10, A.J. Batiste, and he will go all the way down the left sideline for a touchdown for the Spartans. That's that track speed you cannot beat from number 10, A.J. Batiste.
That is way too easy for the Spartans, just going downfield in 2 plays and scoring. It's 28-0 with 4:50 left on the clock of this first quarter. Ward Weimer up to kick the extra point. Don't even have to look. I know it's going in.
Ward Weimer
And it's right down the middle.
with the extra
Wow.
point, and it is good.
I'm shocked. Great kick.
I don't know, guys. The Eagles have absolutely so far had no answer for this Spartan offense.
This is
Spartans.
looking to be a really, really boring game. Colby has to come out and this drive and score if they want any hope coming back.
Not really the game that you hoped for if you were a fan. Now Nate Toon. Looking to kick off for the Spartans. Nate Toon. Kick is high. Fielded by number 10 at the right behind the 20-yard line. He breaks out of one tackle but is brought down by number 85, the sophomore Logan Clay, right at the 15-yard line. That was number 10, Talon Wark, down at the 15-yard line. Now let's see if the Eagles can really break this offensive drought here.
They're really going to be throwing the rest of the game down 4 scores, middle of the first quarter.
Spartans on defense. Number 3 under center. Gets the pitch to number 10, Talon Wark, and he is brought down in the backfield by number 85, Logan Clay, again, the sophomore.
They probably have around 3 to 4 offensive total yards today, Ben, right?
They might have negative yardage, to be honest.
Oh, yeah, with that sack. Maybe negative.
Now number 3, Carroll under center, looks to pass, gets it out too, gets that out at the last minute too, to number 6, Simon Salcido.
A loss of about 4 yards there. The QB switched hands to throw it to avoid the sack by David Chege. I mean, if David Chege was running after me, I would be trying to do all types of things to get away from him.
Number 7, David Chege, in his first year of football, actually, making plays happen on varsity for the Spartans. It's a third and looks like about 15 for the Eagles. Third and 15 or 14.
I'm saying they're throwing this ball.
Number 3, Carroll looks to pass, was in empty that time, but is incomplete. Intended for, looks like it was number 11, Casey Geisenhagen.
Wait, did I call that or what? I said they're going to throw it. They're going to throw. Hold on. 4th down. Zach, are they going to throw it?
Looks
No,
like
they're
looks
going
like
to punt it. They're at
probably
their
going
own,
to have to punt it.
They're at their
back
own
deep in
13-yard
your own
line.
end
You
zone.
have
You're
to
just
punt it here.
You're just trying to stop the bleeding at this point.
I mean, they probably have negative 8 yards, offensive yards total. Not the best start they could have asked for, but they're to punt.
Number 7, Braden Foss. Punts it to the 46-yard line for number 14, Harrison Simon, who fair catches it. And Spartans will take back over on offense. 3:13 left in the first quarter. The score is Spartans 28, Colby 0.
That's a goose egg, folks.
That is a doozy, indeed. Spartans back on offense. Simon in the backfield with number 4, Julian Johnson. Simon gets snap, hands off to number 4, Julian Johnson. He gets a couple blocks and takes it all the way down
The Collegiate
to
Spartans
the
are terrorizing the Colby
to-
defense.
to the 36-yard line of the Eagles for the first down. The Spartan O-line has really been performing to the best of their abilities in this game. Just getting all types of wiggle room for the Spartan running game. Now Spartans at the Colby 36. Simon in the backfield with Johnson. Gets a snap. Hands it off to number 4, Johnson. He tries to cut it to the left after a few blocks. And goes down right past the halfway marker of the line to gain passes the 30-yard line. Ball's placed at the 29. 2nd and 3 for the Spartans.
Collegiate Spartans are probably getting around 8 to 10 yards per play on offense. Just an absolutely unstoppable force. With 2 minutes left in the first quarter, Collegiate is up 4 scores, 28-0.
Now
At the Colby 29-yard line.
Now Simon in the backfield with Parker. Hands it off to number 11, Jaden Parker. He tries to cut it to the right side. Tries to cut it a few more times, but looks like he tried to cut 5 times at the 30-yard line. Stopped right at the line. Stopped for a loss of about 1. Right at the 30-yard line. 3rd and 4. Looks like he could have gone for a few more if he had just picked an angle to go. But it is 3rd and 4. Simon in the backfield with Parker. Hands it off up the middle. Parker burrows his way through. For the first down.
That looked like Derrick Henry just rushing through a big pile of men, just right down the middle for a gain of about 9-yard line. Going to be a first down for the Spartans.
Down at the Colby 20-yard line. Not a pass this drive so far. Now Simon in the backfield with Johnson. Looks to pass. This time he passes it. Looks like he was going deep for number 81 Sebastian Turner, but heavily guarded there. Looks like
it's a pass interference by the defense.
PI by number 6.
Spartans are going to be really close to the goal
Simon
line here.
Salcido. Half the distance at the goal. First down for the Spartans. That will bring the Spartans right to the 10-yard line of Colby. First and goal for the Spartans. You know, for a wideout like Sebastian, there's not really a lot you can do. Now the handoff to number 11, Jaden Parker. He tries to cut it to the left side. Breaks out of a few tackles, but is brought down. Looks like right at the 1-yard line. Second and goal. Looks like if he made one more cut there, he could have. Looks like if he made one more cut there, he could have almost had his second touchdown of the game. Is that right, guys?
Yes, it is, Ben. They're going to, I mean, if I were a guessing man, I would lob it up to Seabass again.
I'd say go more of a power counter look. Oh, it looks like they might go tush push. Tush push up the middle for the Spartans.
Wow.
Is in for the touchdown.
Harrison Simon rushing touchdown. Tush push. Looked like Jalen Hurts out there. I don't know if he could quite squat 500 pounds, but he has to be up there. There's 9 seconds left in the first quarter.
It is 34 to 0.
It's
35 if
and Mr. Automatic Wardweimer has to kick, so it's obviously going to be 35-0.
Yes, it will be 35-0. Oh, looks like we've got a little miscommunication on the sidelines for the Spartans, trying to see who will sub in on the kickoff. Number 57, Wardweimer. Looks to kick.
I'm not going to look at it.
It is up and good.
And it is good. It's 35-0.
Oh, looks like we have a flag on the field right after. Like we might get an unsportsmanlike on the field. On the
offense or defense, Ben?
I don't know. I didn't really get a clean look at it, but
in the Spartan cheerleaders are already starting the jumping jacks. This is looking to be a blowout win.
Looks like offsetting unsportsmanlike conduct penalties on both the Spartans and the Eagles. So 35 to 0 Spartans. 9 seconds left in the first quarter.
All right, Ben, you're up 35 to 0. You have 9 seconds left in the first quarter. When are you giving them some mercy and putting in your JV team, or are you going no mercy and never putting in your JV team and kind of never letting down on that gas pedal?
I'd say JV at half is more than fair. I mean, 35 to 0 in the first quarter.
I mean, never back down, never what. I mean, if I were the Spartans, I would go pedal to the metal and make it an 100-point game at this point and have a little fun with it. It's hurry-up kickoff on special teams. Nate Toon, powerful kicker, probably going to be a touchback.
Let's see if Zach is correct on that. And it looks like it's a high ball fielded by number 4. Tries to cut it to the right side. Gets a few blocks. And he is brought down. Looks like the 30-yard line of the Eagles. That was number 4, Cody Wright. Took it all the way from the left hash to the right hash.
And it's the end of the first quarter. We will be back in just a few moments.
We would like to welcome everyone back. It's the start of the second quarter. Spartans 35, Eagles 0. Number 3, Carroll in the backfield, in empty. Looked to pass. Pass was incomplete on the left side. Receiver took a big hit after the play by number 81, Sebastian Hines-Turner, which might have been a factor in that incompletion. So it's 2nd and 10 at the 29-yard line. Number 3, Carroll in the backfield with number 10, Work. He hands it off up the middle, and he is stuffed right at the line of scrimmage by a number of Spartan D linemen. Loss of 2 on the play. It'll be 3rd and 12 at the 27-yard line. Eagles might have negative yardage at the end of this game with how this is going. Number 3, Carroll tries to take it himself. Finally completes one to number 12, Guy Tubbs. Gets past the original line of scrimmage, goes out at about the 32 or 33-yard line, but it will be 4th down. 4th down at about 7 for the Eagles. Let's see if they'll punt this away or go for it. Looks like they will elect to punt. Or no, looks like they might actually go for it. 4th down. It's like there was a problem on the sidelines. Looks like we have Zach Volich back in the booth.
It's a timeout by the Spartans. There's 11:10 left on the clock in the second quarter. Collegiate is up 35-0, and it's a timeout.
Eagles finally completed a pass downfield to number 12, Guy Tubbs. So it's nice to know that the Eagles can still get something going offensively.
I think this is a must go for it. You're down 5 scores, but the punt team is out still.
Fourth down, the Eagles will punt. Number 7. Tries to run it. Looks to pass. Pass is almost intercepted by number 3, Roman Harani, but it is incomplete. Spartans will take over on offense at the Eagles' 32-yard line.
That's a big
Turnover on
mistake
downs.
by Colby. Instead of punting it and giving Collegiate bad field position, you give them at your own 32-yard line.
Simon fakes a handoff to Johnson. Looks to pass to number 10, A.J. Batiste. That goes for a big gain. It's like almost 20-yard gain. Goes out of bounds. Goes out of bounds past the 10-yard line.
That's a right on the money pass by Harrison Simon to AJ. It is 1st and goal. 10 minutes left into the second quarter at the Colby 9-yard line.
Harrison Simon takes it on the option. Shakes and bakes out of a few tackles. And goes to the 3-yard line. 2nd and 3 for the second and goal for the Spartans at the 3-yard line.
Second and 3, or 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line. Harrison Simon, the shotgun. Julian to his left. He's going to hand it off to Julian for and no one touched him for that touchdown. It's going to be 41-0 with Ward Weimer, Mr. Automatic up to kick. So it's going to be 42-0 with 9:40 left on the clock in the second quarter. Brandon Aubrey to kick.
Spartans just playing bully ball at this point. It's 42. Well, it will be 42. Yes, it is 42-0. With 9:38 left in the second quarter.
And that is good by Ward Weimer. Going to be 42-0. And Collegiate's going to kick off. They're going to start pulling the starters here soon, Ben. What do you think?
I think it's fair.
I was just about to say, when do we start the put in the JV chant? I think it's time to put in the JV.
I don't know, guys. Might be a little disrespectful putting in the JV with 9:38 left in the second quarter.
And the jumping jacks are coming up again for the Spartans cheerleaders. Having to do 42. That's an intense workout. And Nate Toon to kick.
All right, guys. In the spirit of the season, I got to ask, what did you guys do for Halloween? Nate Toon? High ball. Fielded at the 10-yard line by number 4.
I mean, Ben, I dressed up as my king, Ward Weimer. I wore a Brandon Aubrey jersey, and I went trick-or-treating last night, Ben. It was very fun. What did you do? What did you do, Ben?
Well, I dressed up as one of my favorite TV characters, and I went bowling with my friends last night.
What TV character, Ben?
It's a It's a little obscure. You guys probably wouldn't know it.
I'm pretty sure I would, Ben. I'm very in depth with the TV in the world right now.
Doesn't really matter. Yeah. Ezra.
Ezra, what did you do for Halloween on this spooky, spooky night?
So I had to,
Little
finish
pitch
it.
to number 12, Guy Tubbs.
He caught me at a
Takes it
bad-
all the way by number 3. My number 3, Carroll, takes it all the way to the 43-yard to the Colby 43-yard line. First down. I think it's the first down in this game
Okay,
for
Ezra
the
Myers,
Eagles.
What did you do for Halloween last night?
I came home and I watched a really good scary movie with my parents. It was Long Legs. I actually really recommend it.
Pass to number 10. Taylon Warwick out of the backfield. Incomplete. Almost one-handed that catch, but bobbled it, and it is incomplete.
It is 2nd and 10 at the Collegiate.
Colby.
At the Colby 43. Sorry. 9 minutes and 3 seconds left into the second quarter. Collegiate is up 42-0 to start this ball game off.
Now Carroll in the backfield is swarmed by a number of Spartan rushers. Got it out in time. Pass intended for number 4. Number 4, Cody Wright. It is incomplete. Almost looked like he caught that one, but really good coverage by number 14, Harrison Simon.
I mean, Colby just hasn't got any luck throughout the air today, and when that is your prime offense, around 75% of the time, doesn't look good.
Now number 3. Carroll brought down in the backfield by number 35, Drake Barron, and number 19, Will Strecker.
I mean, they're getting a lot of sacks tonight, despite their primary defensive end, Tristan Sproul, being out.
It's a loss of 8 on the play. 4th and 18 at the 34-yard line of Colby. Colby to punt. Harrison Simon back deep to receive.
Looks to
It's
be a
not the
good
best punt.
Ooh.
Punt is fielded by number 14, Harrison Simon, after he looked like he would let it bounce. And he is brought down at the 34-yard line of Collegiate.
It's going to be 1st and 10 with about 8 minutes and 6 seconds left into the second quarter. Collegiate is up 42-0 with the ball.
Just a quick check on our fits in the booth. We got Ezra with his Charles Barkley
Yes, sir.
Phoenix Suns jersey.
If you know, I'm dressed up as a steezy. I kind of like a frat guy. I got the
Jaden Parker breaks out of a tackle, cuts it to the right side. He will be brought down at the Colby 24-yard line, going out of bounds.
Jaden
Break.
Parkey was dressed like
Broke.
Ezra Myers out there. Very steezy, calm, goes down the field for a great gainer of around 33, right, Ben?
There is a flag on the play, though.
But Jaden is right. He ran very, very, very well. I don't know what was 33-yard run. Like more like
Looked
a
like.
40-yard run. Oh, it's coming back. Never mind.
Ezra, yes, it is. I don't know what you're talking about. It was a flag on Collegiate. It looks to be holding. Going to bring them back and replay first down. Going to be 1st and 20 at the 35-yard line.
Pardon. Looks like it's still 1st and 10 at the
Oh.
at the 35-yard line. Now the Spartans will go back to Simon in the backfield with Parker. Simon hands it off to number 11, Jaden Parker, yet again. Breaks out of a few tackles, cuts it to the left side. on the right sideline after gaining about 10 plus. He goes down at about the 48-yard line of Collegiate. He'll go out of the game. In for him will be number 4, Julian Johnson.
Julian Johnson and Jaden Parker look to be splitting about 50% of the snaps right now for the running back position.
Taking it himself. Cutting. Multiple cuts, spitting out of multiple tackles. He will be brought down at the 26-yard line after the QB keeper. Simon is one shifty dude, I will say.
Wow. Shifty is not a good word. I think he goes above and beyond on each run, each attempt he has in the rushing. That was a gain about like 25-ish, Ben. What do you think?
Almost. This Spartan run game has
Been unstoppable lately.
really been an unstoppable force, of course.
I like those words, Ben.
Now Simon in the backfield
And Ezra
with
Myers
Johnson.
would like to say something incredible.
Hand off to Julian. Tripped up for a gain of about 4. It's like a gain of about 5 or 6 on the play. 2nd and 4 at the 20-yard line of the Spartans.
It is 42-0. 6 minutes left.
Pardon,
in
of the
second
Eagles.
Quarter, and Collegiate is at the Eagle 20-yard line.
What else can there be said about this game besides dominant when it comes to the Spartans?
I mean, dominance is the key word for the Spartans. Harrison Simon throws wide open. Marcus Gorges, ooh, it is deflected. No,
Pass was intended for number 12, Marcus Gorges, in the end zone, but it is deflected.
is that on the offense?
Flag on the play looks like it was holding on the Spartans, number 61, Nico Enegren. Spartans will get to replay the down backed up, however.
I mean, if I'm
2nd and
Harrison, I'm
14.
throwing it up to Seabass. Number 3 on him. He's kinda
Simon and
honest,
empty.
Throws it to
Throws it out of the backfield to number 4, Julian Johnson. He gets some good blocks. He tries to cut it to the left side, and he will go all the way for the Spartan touchdown down the right side.
I mean, Collegiate is just unsolvable force, just what Ben said earlier. And the worst part about it is they're still 4 hours away from their house. They're going to have to drive back. It's going to be a rough car ride, Ben. I mean, what do you think, Ben?
I mean, let's not get too ahead of ourselves. There is still 5:39 left in the half.
That's what I like to add. On top of this 4-hour drive, you still have a quarter and 3.5 quarters left this game.
And Ward Weimer.
Mr. Automatic Ward Weimer makes another extra point. That's his 7th of the night already.
That's right.
7 touchdowns by the Spartans. Ward Weimer, of course, is 7 for 7. That's 7 fantasy points for my kicker, Ward Weimer. Unbelievable this season.
Thank you, Zach. Thank you. We appreciate your input.
All right, we got to start the JV chant soon. This is getting unbearable to watch.
Some would say it's getting rowdy.
I feel like the crowd is actually starting to quiet down a little bit because, I mean, everyone's expecting more Spartan touchdowns, right? With how this game is going, it looks like the trend should continue.
That is true. That is true.
Number 88, Nate Toon, to kick off for the Spartans. Now back to our fit checks. Let's see what Zach Volich is wearing today.
I mean, I'm wearing a nice tuxedo at the moment. Yeah, I'm just showing my true vampire-esque for Halloween. And Ben, dripped out. What are you wearing, Ben?
I am wearing the classic collegiate basketball quarter zip
Ooh, it's very snazzy.
with the navy blue khakis. Well, more like baby blue khakis.
Keep it up, Ben.
Oh, pitch by number 5 to number 12, Casey Geisenhagen. On the kickoff. Looked like he had nowhere to go, so he did what he thought. Would be the best option, and that was a pitch to number 12, Guy Tubbs. Pardon me.
Tristan Sproul is actually playing in this game.
Oh, pardon. I think.
Yeah, I thought he had an illness, but he's at nose guard right now.
Pardon. I'm pretty sure that was Casey Geisenhagen, number 11, for Colby that received the pitch, and Colby down at their own 20-yard line. Number 3, Carroll.
Wow.
Hands it.
Both those linebackers came in hot.
Colby. Number 3, Carroll hands it off to number 10. Number 10, Taylon Wark. He is stood up by Jaden Parker and Logan Clay. It's just a 1 yard gain, 2nd and 9. You do not want to see these Spartan linebackers blitzing if you are a quarterback.
Definitely not. Was that actually one of the only run plays? Was that the first run play that we've seen so far? Or is that the second?
No. Oh, looks like number 3 Carroll in pressure. Gets it out just in time. He's pressured by number 85, Logan Clay. The sophomore making some good plays for the Spartans.
And it's 3rd and 9 at the Eagle
21-yard line.
21-yard line. There's 4 minutes and 45 seconds left into the second quarter. And Collegiate is up 49
to 0.
To a goose egg, Ben. 0. I think they're just going to lob it up and hope for greatness here.
Now number 3, Carroll, in the backfield with number 10, Taylon Wark. Number 3 looks to pass. It's complete to number 7. Number 7, Braden Foss. This was complete, but it was wrapped up by number 12, Marcus Gorges. It'll be short of the line to gain. It's like it's about 4th and... It's like almost 4th and 2 for the Eagles.
All right, it's 4th and 2, Ben. You've seen this passing and running offense. Do you think they're going to pass on 4th and 2?
They might try to try to maybe do a trick play.
It's timeout by Colby.
Timeout, Colby.
We will be back in a few short seconds.
Back to the game, folks. 4:05 left in the second. Carroll hands it off to number 10,
Is he short?
Taylon Wark.
It's going to be a couple inches if
Looks
he's
like
short.
he was just short, or maybe. Looks like it was a first down. Refs called it a first. Only the second first down of the game.
That is much needed for the Colby Eagles. They've been drenched of all of their success from past games. To be down 7 scores midway through the second quarter, it's got to be something.
Now Colby. To Carroll, back to pass. Incomplete, intended for number 7, Braden Foss tried to get him on the slant. Jack Grayson coverage leads to an incompletion. 2nd and 10 for Colby at the 29-yard line.
Ben, did we get to finish your fit check, or did we get stopped halfway through?
Well, just to recap where I left off, I'm wearing the Collegiate basketball quarter zip, the baby blue khakis, and the Wichita State color Jordans. Number three, Carroll back to pass. Incomplete, intended for number 11, Casey Geisenhagen. It will be just looked a little low on the pass. 3rd and 10 at the 29-yard line for Colby.
Are we going to see another pass play? Probably. All right. Okay, 3rd and 10. I'm seeing a man coverage on this number 2 on the right side. I would be very surprised if they do not throw it to him.
And Ezra was completely wrong on that play. It's going to be a rush up the middle for a gain of about 1.
Handoff went to number 10. Number 10, Taylor Wark.
It's going to be 4th and 10.
Gain of 1. It'll be 4th and 9 at the
4th and 9.
30-yard line.
Okay, Ezra, if you were a guessing man, what are they going to do on this next play?
I think they're going to throw it.
And the punt team is on the field. Ezra wrong again. Colby to punt.
Punt almost blocked. It falls to.
Looks to be a roughing the kicker penalty as Tristan Sproul knocked him down after he punted. This flag might give them a first down. Ben, what do you think?
I think it will give them the first down. And the Spartan fans not happy with that
Dude,
one.
I'm one of the Spartan fans at this point. Ever since I've retired from football and I've been up here commentating and I get
Ever
to
since
hear
sophomore year, yeah.
all these parents. Thank you, Ben, for saying that. I am now one of the Spartan fans. I love how they scream. I aspire to be one of these guys. I love.
I mean, going from kicker to being retired is a big difference. So, great analysis by Ezra. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Eagles.
I'm pretty sure Ezra.
45-yard line.
I'm pretty sure Ezra also played a little bit of wideout. Yeah, you played a little bit of wideout, right?
Because they hate me.
All right, Carroll in the backfield with number 10, Taylor Mork. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line of Colby. Now it's Carroll back to pass. And fires it to number 11, Casey Geisenhagen. He'll be brought down after a completion of about 7. Second and 3 for the Eagles into Spartan territory at the 48-yard line.
A little bit of momentum gain finally. They're finally getting these first downs.
Carroll in the backfield with Wark. Heavy pressure by the Spartans. Pass is incomplete, intended for number 4, Cody Wright. It is incomplete. Good coverage by, looks like it was number 14, Harrison Simon. 3rd and 3.
I didn't even notice how dark it got here. That was quick. Like light to dark.
Yes,
Spartan
Ezra,
defense.
It is pretty dark out.
See if the Eagles can catch them off guard. Now it's looks like a miscommunication there.
There's
Looks
1
like
minute and 52 seconds on the clock to end out the second quarter.
Carroll tries to make up what was lost there. goes out of bounds. Goes back to the line of scrimmage. 4th and about 3.
Punt team.
Looks like he tried to hand it off to his right side, but Wark went to his left. Now Carroll back to pass. Sends it to number 4, Cody Wright. He goes down at the 39-yard line of Collegiate. Looks like this passing offense for the Eagles is finally starting to find its groove.
That's what I'm saying. The momentum is slowly accumulating. They get first down after first down. It's kind of like an Andal offense. You're not getting big pass plays a lot or big run plays. You're getting just 2 to 3 downs, 2 to 3 yards each time. And I mean, when it adds up, you're just getting that first down, and it's a little bit more momentum on that team.
Now the pass intended for number 4, Wright. Breaks out of one tackle by number 14, Harrison Simon. Goes down right behind the Spartan 10-yard line. Eagles really getting some momentum going.
Harrison Simon with the missed tackle, but Collegiate is thinking that safety went out and helped him stop the touchdown.
It was number 3, Roman Harani. Eagles now. Carroll King back to pass. Gets it to number 10. Number 10, Taylon Wark. He's brought down by number 1, Cooper Arneson, after a gain of 1.
Clock is winding down here in the second quarter. They are going to look to score quick.
2nd and 9 at the 19-yard line of the Collegiate.
32 seconds left in the half.
30 seconds left in the half. Looks like will be a flag on the play.
False start.
Might be a false start on the. Yes, it is a false start on the Eagles. That was number 4. It was number 4, Wright. Brings them back to the 19-yard line. Now it's King or Pardon Carroll back to pass. Pass intended for number 4. Cody Wright in the end zone, incomplete. Good coverage there by number 12, Marcus Gorges. Looks like he almost one-handed that.
Tried to beat Garrett Wilson last night. If anyone saw that catch, incredible catch by Garrett Wilson. He tried to beat him, but could not complete the finish and grab.
3rd and long for the Eagles.
I just want to talk a little bit about that Garrett Wilson pass before this next play goes on. Really quickly, never ever compare any sort of pass to that Odell Beckham catch. I saw someone on Instagram compare those 2 catches. I was so mad. That catch did not even come close to as good as the Odell Beckham catch.
Number 3, Carroll, floating to his left, intending the pass intended for number 10, Taylon Wark. It'll be 4th down. 4th down at about 14 at the Collegiate 19-yard line. Let's see if
there's 11 seconds left.
11 seconds
in
left
the half.
Indeed.
This is a lob play, Ben.
Let's see if the Eagles can make something out of nothing on this play. Carroll and empty. Looks to pass. Sends it up for number 7. Number 7, Braden Foss, but it is incomplete, tightly covered. Looks like that was number 12, Marcus Gorges. It will be a turnover on downs for the Eagles.
I think they're just going to kneel this into halftime, Ben. I don't think they want to risk any motivation or momentum for the Eagles in the second half.
And Harrison Simon will take a knee, and that will bring us into the half. Score is Collegiate 49, Colby, 0. Collegiate really focusing up in this first half.
And we will be back to start the second half in a couple minutes, in 15 minutes.
We would like to welcome everyone back to the second half of this Keisha bracket game in 3A. The 3A West between Collegiate and Colby. The score is Collegiate 49, Colby 0. Nate Toon set to kick off in the second half for the Spartans. It is a line drive kick going back for a touchback.
To remind everyone, I'm Zach Volich, and with me I have Ben Shackelford and Mr. himself, Steezy Ezra Myers, commentating to finish this game. And it's going to be a running clock in the second half because of the score of this game. Collegiate's up 49-0, bringing the power to Colby tonight.
As you know, Colby they do have a 4-hour drive after this with an incomplete pass.
Colby back to pass, incomplete, intended for number 10, Taylon Wark, pardon me. It'll be 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line for the Eagles.
If you are just tuning in, we know that Colby has a very, very, very prolific passing game. That's almost all that they do. As we see quarterback back to pass again. Looks evades the tackle and passes it to number 6, but is intercepted.
Pass is intercepted by number 3, Roman Arani, and he goes all the way into the end zone for a touchdown.
No celebration? What?
Come on.
Hey!
You're up 49-0. Now you're up 55-0. Come on. Just show a little bit of decency, I guess.
I mean, I always love to spin the emo wheel when I have the chance. Ward Weimer up to kick. He's 7 for 7 on the day. Mr. himself, Brandon Aubrey, Ward Weimer to kick.
Now Spartans in a swinging gate set. Simon in the backfield. Now they will line it up to kick. Running clock, 10:30 left in the second half.
I mean, it's not even a guessing game at this point. 8 for 8 on extra points for tonight. Ward Weimer, just great player, great kicker.
Yep. Mr. Automatic, like you said.
Nate Toon will kick off for the Spartans.
All right. 56-0. Like I've said, still, I haven't seen a single JV player, true JV player, get in yet. Please. I don't know. Why, Zach, do you think that there isn't a single JV player in? And with a running clock, too.
I mean, I think the main reason has to be just Collegiate wanting to show its dominance over Colby and scare the Cheney next week, who will probably win their game. Scare Cheney just like they did 2 weeks ago with a blowout win.
Will the rematch be at Collegiate, Zach? Or will it be at
Will
Cheney?
be at Collegiate.
Ah, thank you.
Nate Toon to kick for the Spartans. It's a bit of a boot. Goes all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Just routine kicking practice for Nate Toon.
That was a great kick by Nate Toon. All right. They are at their own 25. Colby is at their own 25 again. Zach, if you are the Colby, or Ben, if you're the Colby coach, what are you going to call?
Just stop the bleeding in some way. Just continue to hold hope. Now it's Carroll in the backfield. Looks to pass. Pressured by number 56, Tristan Sproul. Just gets it out in time. Way out of bounds. Almost sacked by Tristan Sproul.
I mean, Tristan Sproul looked like a prime TJ Watt right there going after him. Just couldn't complete the tackle there, but great stop by the Spartans. Going to be 2nd and 10. About 8 minutes left into this third quarter.
This Collegiate defense has been clamps all game. Not really letting anything go so far in the second half as well. Now it's Carroll. In empty. Looks to pass. Evades a number of tacklers, but is brought down by number 56, Tristan Sproul. Goes for a run of a bit. Goes down to the 25-yard line. Gain of 5. Tackled by Tristan Sproul. 3rd and 5 for the Eagles at their own 25-yard line. Let's see if they can get anything going here with about 7:10 left in the third quarter.
Left alone, number 3, the quarterback.
Now it's Carroll. Fires to number 10. He breaks out of one tackle and goes down the left.
Jack
Down
Grace couldn't
left
quite
hash.
make that tackle. Number 10 slid by him a little bit, but it's going to be first down.
Goes down at the 43-yard line. Will be good for the first down for the Eagles. Finally getting some momentum going. Finally having some momentum in this second half. Now Carroll, back deep, fires it. Straight bullet to number 10. And Talon Wark goes for a gain of.
This quarterback's got a
gain of
killer sidearm pass. That was very impressive. I'm not even gonna lie.
being left-handed as well. That could add some.
That was Tim Tebow Mahomes-esque with that sidearm throw, a little left-handed Mahomes swing off QB. Ezra a little frustrated with that comparison, but it was esque by those two players.
Now Carroll. Colby at the 41-yard line in the backfield. Fires it out. Intended for number 11, Casey Geisenhagen. It is incomplete under heavy pressure by number 56, Tristan Sproul. Second and 10 at the 41-yard line of Collegiate.
I want to make sure that pass play didn't just deceive me. 'Cause it looked like he switched it to his right hand to make that pass. Am I going insane, maybe? Okay, maybe I'm going insane. I swear I thought this guy. What's it called? What's it called when you can pass it with both your arms? Is it like ambidextrous? Thank you.
Now Colby. Carroll back to pass. Receives pressure. Fires it to number 4. Cody Wright. Tackled for a loss. Jack Grace coming out of nowhere to save the screenplay.
Just like
3rd and 11 at the 42-yard line for the Eagles.
Just like what Ezra was saying, in the first quarter, the quarterback used his right hand for a screen pass. So I guess Ezra was right in the end of it, but he did not use it on that play. It's going to be third. This is big third down, Ben. I mean, down 8 scores. I think they have to do something here.
Handoff goes to, the reverse handoff goes to number 4, Cody Wright. Almost was brought down at the line of scrimmage, but he makes up for lost ground and goes down at the 24-yard line of the Spartans, out of bounds on the left side. Now Carroll, in empty. Heavy pressure by the Spartans, just sends it up. Looking for number 11, Casey Geisenhagen, but he was out of bounds when he caught it. Second and 10 at the 24-yard line. Second and 10 at the 24-yard line. Eagles have found some momentum in this second half. Now it's Carroll back to pass. was under heavy pressure by number 11, Jaden Parker. Was just able to get it out in time.
Ben, have you
Third
been
and
able
10.
to check any of the other scores of the games?
I was just about to get to that, Ezra. Thank you for reminding me.
Yeah.
2:37 left in the second half, or pardon me, third quarter. Colby has found some momentum with their passing game.
Looks to be 3rd and 10. Looks to his right, throws across
Tries to
seam,
fire.
and is
Fire
intercepted
it.
by Harrison Simon.
Bobbled by number 7. Pass is bobbled by number 7, Braden Foss, and is intercepted by number 14, Harrison Simon. He takes it all the way down the right sideline to around the 45-yard line of Colby, keeping this a scoreless game for the Eagles.
There we go. All right, Drake Manspeaker's going in.
It's like number
There you
32, Drake Manspeaker, will go in at running back, the junior.
Looks like Harrison Simon's been taken out of the game also.
Number 17, Landon Langston, the JV quarterback, will go in at QB for the Spartans, the sophomore.
Still got their varsity wide receivers out. Varsity offensive line. But a JV quarterback in.
Now Langston in the backfield. Hands it off to number 32, Drake Manspeaker. He will be wrapped up by a few Eagles. He will go for a no gain. Trying to get a few score updates here. A few scores around the state. Mill Valley is up 42-0 on Kansas City Harmon. Now the handoff goes to number 32, Drake Manspeaker. He cuts it to the right multiple times, and he goes down at about the 47-yard line, or pardon, 46-yard line.
The clock is winding down. Is there going to be
Gain.
another play to end the quarter?
Short gain. 3rd and 4. A few more score updates. And that will be the end of the second quarter, or pardon, third quarter. Score is Spartans 56, Colby 0.
That looks to be the end of.
Just a few more score updates from around Kansas. The number 5 on Max Preps ranked Manhattan Indians are up 45-0 on the Wichita North in the second quarter. Number 10, Great Bend is beating Newton 35-0 in the second quarter. Number 12, Andover Central is beating El Dorado 35-0 in the second quarter. Looks like we have some more JV players on the field for the Spartans. Number 17, Landon Langston, takes it himself, gets past the line to gain for the first down. Now some JV skill guys in the game for the Spartans. Takes it to the 38-yard line of Colby. Few more score updates. Number 25, Hayes, is up on Andover 12-0 into the second quarter.
Hey, is number 28 for Collegiate G Farha?
Yes, number 28, G. Farha, in the game, along with number 9, Dream Roland, and number 6, Ethan Iser at the skill group.
I mean, if you're Colby, if G Farha's in the game, it's looking rough on your sideline. But it's just nice to see some of the underclassmen for Collegiate get into this game and improving what they could do on this football field tonight.
Well said. All right.
After that run by Drake Manspeaker, it's
I know they're going to run this. Probably
Second.
run out the game, but I really would like to see a pass play.
2nd and 7. Handoff goes to number 32, Drake Manspeaker. He stopped for a 1-yard gain. Looks like that was number 4. Cody Wright coming off the edge to bring him down. It's like officials are discussing where the spot should be.
Ben, do you have any plans for this Hollow weekend?
I was thinking mainly rest,
Zach, what about you?
get some food.
Yeah, I think just staying at home, making sure,
I think it was an illegal formation on the Spartans.
and maybe to put on a movie, and to brighten the mood.
Bring them back
Ezra?
to the.
Any plans? Are you gonna go trick or treating on November 1st and see what happens?
Maybe November 2nd would be a better move to go trick-or-treating. Now it looks to be 3rd and long for Collegiate after a legal formation.
Icer in the motion. Hand off to number 6, Ethan Icer. He cuts it to the left side. Evades one tackle. And is brought down by the Eagles at the 25-yard line. The freshman, number 6. To the 20, down at the 25-yard line. Could very well see a JV touchdown. Now Langston in the backfield with Manspeaker. 25-yard line of Colby. Langston takes it himself, tries to cut up the middle, but is hit hard and brought down by number 10, Taylon Wark.
I feel like I see a lot of those welcome to the NFL moments.
Looks like we have the freshman, number 71, Ben Alderson, coming to the game at tackle. Looks like some JV O-linemen even getting some playing time in this game. Now it's 2nd and 7. 2nd and 7, or pardon, 2nd and 3 for the Spartans. At the 18-yard line, Langston keeps it himself. Burrows his way close to the line to gain. Just short by 1 yard. 3rd and 1. At the Colby 16-yard line. Very, very dangerous position to score here.
Will they? You think if it's 4th and short, you think they'll go for the Wardweimer kick?
Maybe. We'll see.
I mean, I'm the Wardweimer guy. I mean,
Now it's the handoff to Manspeaker.
No.
Fumble on the play.
and we will not see
Recovered
a
by
Wardweimer.
number 21, Katie Young, for the Eagles.
I mean, I really wanted to see my king. It's my glorious king Wardweimer kick a field goal, but I guess we'll have to move on.
And after that fumble, the Eagles will take over on offense at their own, at their own 11-yard line. Looks like we have some more JV guys into the game. Looks like we got a timeout on the field. Timeout by the Spartans. 7:01 left in the game. Score is Spartans 56, Colby 0. We'll be back after this. Colby back on offense, backed up at their own 11-yard line.
A run play.
Run play by number 9, Run play by number 9, Cruz Davila. Goes for a gain of 4 yards after being brought down by Sebastian Hines Turner. Now it's Carroll. Handoff up the middle is stopped short. Right at the line of scrimmage. I think it'll be 3rd down.
Spartans JV is showing out to end this game. I mean, stopping Colby's varsity offensive line and quarterback with Collegiate JV has to say something about the heart of this team.
Now the Spartans on defense. Number 3. Oh, looks like we have a offsides penalty on the Spartans. Looks like it was encroachment on number 60, Laith Al-Sukin. Getting some quality time in this half of football.
You gotta love the name Laith. Yeah, you gotta love to hear.
Yes. All right. Handoff up the middle. Handoff up the middle. Running back breaks 1 tackle. Looks like that was Kai Lanning.
To the 20-yard line.
Out to the 20-yard line. Looks like it's 4th and 1 for the Eagles. Let's see if they can pick this up.
This is a must-make for the Eagles. Down 8 scores. Need a little life in that locker room.
If they don't get this 4th down,
it is a pass. Pass complete. Pass complete. In the backfield. Brought down by number 17, Landon Langston.
Great way to read that option play by Landon. Great loss of yards. Have a turnover.
On downs.
On downs for the Spartans.
For the Spartans.
Who have the ball. In the red zone.
Yeah. Okay, now we have the Spartan JV O-line in the game. Spartans taking out almost all of their starters for a full JV lineup. Langston in the backfield with number 32, Drake Manspeaker. Langston hands it off to number 32, Manspeaker. He goes past the 10-yard line.
Number 84 going in. That's my old number.
Number 84, Kingston Romero going into the game.
Number 84 is a kicker.
And number 8,
Jaden
Turner, the freshman. And number 28, G. Farha. All those skill guys going into the game, all of them freshmen. Well, looks like G. Farha was
I think G.
Farha
has to get back to that sideline there.
Now, number 17, Landon Langston in the backfield with number 32.
Ooh.
Handoff to number 32, Manspeaker. He goes down right at the 5-yard line. And number 59, Gianni Bacci, the line going in for number 66, Henry Vincent.
This is a fun game to watch.
This is fun. I love seeing all the JV guys get in and get some time to work in the playoffs. Yeah. It's a great sight to see. Now Langston handing off to number 32, Drake Manspeaker. It's like he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Looks like it will be 4th down.
Looks to be about 2:30 left in this 4th quarter. Collegiate's up 56-0 in the red zone. It's just rotating JV players at this point.
Now they're rotating JV guys in. Looks like number 23, Mason Bond, is in the game as well, the sophomore.
Hey, Mason Bond's been struggling with a couple injuries recently, so we're happy to see him back in. He's going to be...
Looks like they might go for this.
All right, come on, Dream.
Now?
Dream's on the right side. Please pass him the ball.
Now?
No.
QB keeper up the middle, number 17, Langston. Goes just short of the end zone, but it will be first and goal inside the 5-yard line. Number 66, Henry Vincent, going back into the game for the Spartans. In for number 59, Gianni Bacci. Now, the Spartans. Oh, number 16, the second string JV quarterback, Jacoby Sawyers, is in the game for the Spartans, their third string QB. Now Sawyers in the backfield with Manspeaker, takes it himself, and he runs into the end zone for a touchdown. The freshman, Jacoby Sawyers.
Dude, they gave Drake Manspeaker the ball like 20 times. He had to go through like 2 4th downs, and then you give number 16, what is it, Kingston?
Jacoby Sawyers.
Oh, Jacoby Sawyer, the former quarterback, the 8th grade dog of a quarterback. Oh, look at that.
The third string QB in the game.
Now you got number, I don't even know who's kicking this.
17, Landon Langston.
Landon Langston has been automatic. It's kind of like a little Ward Weimer here. It's just opposite-footed, but a really good kicker for the Spartans. Is he Ward Weimer-esque on this kick? We're about to find out.
Kick is blocked, but it is no good.
Wow, I
Almost
mean,
looked like that block was gonna go up and in, but
So
no good.
That's gonna end our game. It's gonna be 62-0,
And
Collegiate
that
Spartans will win. And I'm Zach Volich.
I'm Ezra Mars.
And I'm Ben Shackelford. That is the game, ladies and gentlemen. Spartans will move on to the regional championship. Final score: Spartans 62, Colby 0. We hope everyone enjoyed this broadcast of this game. It was very fun to watch these two teams battle it out, and the Spartans absolutely dominated today, getting the huge blowout. And we wish everyone safe travels and good luck in their ventures in life.
And we wish the Colby Eagles hopefully it doesn't feel that long of a car ride home to end their season. Thank you.
And with that, the Spartans are out. Thank you for listening.